little bit more of your background here. Your first experience in running for an office was March 2003 when you ran for Wilkes-Barre Council seat?
That's, yes.
Why so? What prompted you at that particular time to decide?
Well, in 2003, Mark, I decided that there was a lot of issues in the city, because I live in the Wilkes-Barre city, and there was a lot of issues in the city that I thought weren't being handled properly for the taxpayers, myself being a taxpayer obviously in the city. So I started to get involved in running down to city council meetings on every other week to find out what actually city council does, what the mayor does, what the structure of government was, just sort of as a lark, I would say. But the more as I got involved, the more I found that city government wasn't actually working for the people. They were working, in my estimation, they were working more for themselves and the status quo than they were for the actual taxpayers. So I continued to attend the meetings, and I continued to be a part of the government there and see how things went. And I'm the type of person who feels that I have to find out what makes things work. That's just the mechanical nature of my being. You know, when I see something that, you know, like what makes a camera work or what makes things work, I want to do the research to find out what that is. And so I started doing some of the research to find out what makes government work in the city. And the more I did research, the more I found that, you know, government doesn't seem to be functioning for the taxpayers' benefit.
Was there an issue in particular, or a couple issues in particular, that just you thought you had to get involved in 2003?
Well, basically in 2003 there was really no issues that, you know, quote unquote came out in the limelight that prompted me to actually do the investigations or to get involved in city government. It was just basically I just wanted to see what happens in government and what makes it work, and, you know, what is the function of council and what's the function of the mayor and the controller and all those things in the city. And like I said, as I did the research, I found that, you know, there's a lot of issues that aren't being addressed properly for the taxpayers, and it prompted me to stay with it.